Mario, it's hat day. Here, recouping, having a real fun COVID recuperation. New string.
Sure. Oh, yeah, you got time. You can pull a Gale. All right. Hey, Becca, I'm going to give you a book. If you want to be on the pages that you usually, you know, at 140. So just in case you want to have a rather yeah, that's the plan. Make room for maybe another one there. Great. What are we forgetting? Something, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Something to light the candles. Yeah, Okay. Perfect.
What are the pyros in the group here?
Nice.
We got the pyros in the group here. What's up?
Fair enough. We'll get started in just a moment. Let me close the door over here. Okay. And let's see if we are streaming. Does it look like I clicked through? Oh, yes. We are live. All right.
Are we live yet?
We should be. I believe we are live. There's me checking this live. Inception. All right. What's that? Oh, yeah. I feel
Where are
like
the hat people been at?
I'm the only one who I didn't get the memo about the hats.
Is this sounding really tinny?
Hello, you guys in the back. You can come on in, find a comfortable spot to sit. There are a lot of Sokals over here, or in Kaufman's and the whole deal. Yes, so you can sit wherever. Lots of seats. Okay. We're going to begin in just a moment. You who are watching online, Shabbat Shalom. Hey, Miriam. Shabbat Shalom to you. All right.
Are you going online?
We are already.
Tonight.
Share it.
All right, I think we're going to wait for it to come up.
Hasn't come up yet. Share.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it came up.
I feel sad that I didn't get the hat memo, guys.
got a yarmulke. That works.
Nobody told me about the hats. All right.
Hopefully.
Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We're going to be starting our service with singing. You can find the words right up here on the screen. Kiva Moed means that this is our time for celebration. Let's join together in singing. Oh, that's nice. Ya la 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 la. Ya la la la. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat Shalom. How beautiful is this day? How beautiful is our Sabbath day? It's beautiful because we are together. It's beautiful because we get to welcome Beckett to the Bima as a bar mitzvah tomorrow afternoon. He's getting applause. Okay, that's cool. And we have some of our friends from Peace Lutheran Church with us this evening. And we're really glad to invite you here to our Bima, to our sanctuary. And the rest of us are just here to celebrate Shabbat together. So let's sing Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. How beautiful is this day?
Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom.
This is low.
Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh.
If you're a bass, this is for you. Let's sing.
Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom. Shabbat Shalom.
Well, I want to take a moment to welcome you to Temple Beth Shalom on this cold Friday night. It really feels like winter out there tonight, doesn't it? But it's nice and toasty warm in here, and the warmth of our community here, and those of you who are online can certainly be felt. Shabbat Shalom back to you, Michael Goldman and Pam Shear. I want to mention just real briefly that the Torah portion we're reading from this weekend is a really beautiful Torah portion called Chayei Sarah, and in it we have one of the first acts of kindness that we see in the Torah. We have we've read the creation story, we saw the kind of weird stuff happening with Lot and Noah, and we've seen a little bit of Abraham. But in this week's Torah portion, we are introduced to the character of Rebekah, who does an act of kindness. Long story short, Abraham is looking for a spouse for his son Isaac. He's eligible, and this is before there was Match.com or Bumble or whatever, JDate, and he sends out somebody, his friend Eliezer, to try and find a wife for his son. And Eliezer knows immediately that Rebekah is a top contender because she sees him and sees that he's been traveling a long time, and immediately goes to offer him water, but not only that, also offers his camels water. She thought to even take care of animals in a desert. It says a lot about kindness. And in the rabbi's remark on not only Rebekah's beauty here, but the beauty of her soul. And she taught us here the importance of just a single act of kindness. I think all of us know in these times where people seem to be unkind as a default, to have an act of kindness, to be warm to each other, to do something for somebody else, that is a beautiful mitzvah that we learn in this week's Torah portion. So hopefully we can take that with us into this weekend and be a little bit extra kind as we join together. Speaking of kindness, the Sokol family, you guys are very kind people, led by Beckett, who is becoming a bar mitzvah tomorrow. Why don't we turn to page 2 here or on the screen, and we're going to invite Beckett and his entourage to lead us in lighting of the candles, which you can find right here on the screen. All right. Yeah. Cute photo op family, if anybody wants. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Are they lit already? Oh, you're good. All right. We'll join together in saying the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Shabbat Shalom. We'll get more Beckett in a few moments, but yay, nice job, guys. Okay. The applause, it's a real low bar for those applause, huh, guys? All right. That's fair. You walk back to your seat and get applause. That's the audience I want. Let's read together here on the screen, or also we're on page 3. The first mitzvah in the Torah is, let there be light. So are we commanded. In everything you do, be a menorah, a bringer of light. Live with honor, act with integrity, do your work with passion, and the radiance of your deeds will live after you. May our ideals burn bright, forever unextinguished, and may we live our lives like the flames we kindle, always stretching upward, striving for the good, reaching for you. We're going to turn to L'Chadodi, one of our welcoming prayers as we welcome the Sabbath. When we get to the very last verse, we'll invite everyone to rise and face the entrance to the room to welcome in Shabbat, to welcome in the Sabbath. But first, we'll join together in singing.
Let's sing Yalla Lai together. Yalla Lai, la 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 la, la 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 la, Yalla la 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 la, la 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 la, Yalla la 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 la, Yalla.
Beautiful. Okay. Oh, and applause. This is getting weird.
Folks. It's
okay.
All right.
We are going to keep on singing our way through the service here. We'll join together on page 28 or here on the screen, and we'll invite everyone to please rise.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared?
Yalalai.
Yalalai, lai, lai. 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 Baruch et Adonai, Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai, Hamevorach. Le'olam va'ed. Le'olam va'ed. Yalalai, lai, lai. 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 Yalalai, lai, lai.
And I'll invite you to be seated for a moment. We're going to get you back up in a moment. But how about Beckett? Why don't you come on up, because you're going to lead a prayer in just a moment after this. If you want to turn to 114 in your book, that would be great. Okay. Let's read this slide together here. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them helps give meaning to our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. We're going to invite everyone to please rise as Beckett leads us in Shema. All right, you want to put it right there. Or there.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Vad.
Please be seated. Wait, no, leave it. I'll go to 116. And we're going to join together in Ve'ahavta. Now, we don't have the words, the English word or the Hebrew words up here, but you can read the English translation of what we're chanting while we chant it here. If you have a prayer book, it's on page 116.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh
Asher Anohi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha
v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha uvlekecha b'derech u'shachlecha u'kumecha u'shartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu latotafot b'neinecha u'chtatam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'hisharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, הייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתיכם מארץ מצרים, להיות להם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
That's beautifully done, Beckett. Why don't you have a seat there, because we'll get you back in a few moments for some more. That was definitely applause worthy. A lovely job, Beckett. We got a few more prayers that he's doing this evening as a warm-up for tomorrow. And we're going to join together in singing Mi Chamocha, who is like you, O God, who does miracles, makes miracles happen in our daily lives.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha b'helim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Mi chamocha b'helim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Torah de'ilo osef elev, Torah de'ilo osef elev Adonai, le'olam va'ed. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la.
And while we're adjusting keys and getting ready to sing Hashkivenu, we'll turn to this blessing, which is really a prayer for God's protection. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. God, can you please put over us, strap over us a shelter of your peace. May we be each other's shelter. May we be the wings of peace in this topsy-turvy world. May we look out for each other, and may we always strive towards peace. Hashkivenu, let's sing together, page 42 or on here on the screen.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu
We're going to turn next to the Amidah. I did not put that in the slide, so I'm going to go to the next guy. We're going to turn to the Amidah, which you can find the words here on page, beginning on page 46. We're going to sing the opening blessing of this, and then Beckett is going to lead us in the rest of it. And we'll invite everyone, if you are available and able, to please rise. We turn to page 46 and sing together.
Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu, B'notenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imachot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei Bneihem, L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham, Bezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Hakol Atah Rav V'Hoshiach, Mechakel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechayei Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Sohomech Noflim Berofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afa, Micha Mocha Bal Gevurot, Umidol Melech, Melech Memid, Umekayem, Umatzmiach Yeshua, Ne'eman Atal HaChayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei HaKol.
Beautifully done, Beckett. Boom, nicely done. Yes. You can go back and sit down with your family. And we're going to read one more blessing together here. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, ukedoshim b'chol yom yahalelu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh. You may be seated. You did that already, okay. The congregation has its own will. I'm not going to get in the way of that. We're going to take just a moment to do some silent prayer and silent meditation. Perhaps you're feeling some extra gratitude in your hearts this evening, or maybe it was a tough week. Whatever the reason is that we're gathered together in prayer this evening, let's just take a few moments to focus inward, perhaps be grateful for what we have in our lives, and look forward to the coming Shabbat.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam.
Let's all sing that together. Shalom Rav, great peace. Shalom
Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam.
May God make peace in the world.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki Ata Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Ki Ata Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. B'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
We're going to turn in the middle of our service here to our Misha Berach Lecholim, our prayer for those who are in need of healing. I have a gigantically long list of folks who are in need of healing that I'll read in just a moment, and I'll invite you who are here in the room and you who are online, if you have the name of someone who could use a couple extra healing prayers this evening, after I read this list, I'll invite you to share those names aloud. On this Shabbat, we are thinking of healing for Marilyn Altman, Lynn Adams, Susan Bader, Sarah Bates, Deborah Belford, Barbara Belford, Marjorie Block, Barbara Bobanich. We're thinking of Paul Branson, Dan Kristen, Kyla Serrani, Marge Serrani, Dorothy Collins, Lily Kovitz, Adrienne Crawford, David Drazen. We're thinking of Gary Dicker, Tony Diegler, Ella Dubrow, Carrie Ebert, Sylvia Eckstein, Elaine Ellick, Nancy Emmerman, Rachel Ensign. We're thinking of Marvin Epstein, Michael Fiorelli, Rachel Fish, Olivia Glick, Rachel Goldman Mosley, Gladys Goodman, Jimmy Green, David Haas, David Hirsch, Neil Johnson, Katie Jones, Jamie Grace Cash, Don Kerr, Peter Levy, Barb Lucas, Fred Martin, Richard McGarvey, Minna Melton, and Caleb Moses. We're thinking of Susan Northrup and Robert Oakley, Nick Parisi, Marvin Pate, Dane Pearlstein, Merle Perlow, Aaron Phelan, and Ian Phillips. Rashi Prestowski, Jessica Rathkoff, Cindy Ravitsky, William J. Reese, Barry Richmond, Emma Rose, Irving Rose, Phyllis Rotman, June Sahara, Ralph Sauer, Don Schneer, and Steve Schneer, Amina Davsela, Karen Silverman, Yehudit Bat Simcha, Richard Schur, Jonah Snyder, Ruth Ann Stewart, Pam Storer, Lou Supowitz, Joyce Schwartzman, Andrea Tuber, and Randy Cohen-Weinstock. And other names of folks who are in need of healing. You can shout them out if you'd like, yeah.
Andrew Morales.
Thanks, yeah. Great, thank you. Any other names of folks? Yeah. Thanks.
Everyone at my address.
Still recovering.
Still recovering.
Anybody else? Any other names? I see Ava McKean, Pete Bowman, and Tracy Brown from people watching online, from Miriam. And if there are other names, we'll read them right after the prayer. We say, Baruch Ata Adonai Rofeh HaCholim. Blessed are you, God, who helps send us healing when we need it, who helps send us strength, who helps us find comfort. Let's join together in singing Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Ve'imoteinu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imoteinu Mekor HaBracha Le'avoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And let us say, Amen.
Just as we come together to support those who are in need of healing, we also come together to rejoice in each other's celebrations. And I want to ask if anybody has a simcha, something great or even good that happened in this past week or weeks that you want to share with the congregation. I've got a microphone, and I will come find you. Anybody have a, as we call it, simcha, something positive to share with the congregation? Cooper, that hand went up fast.
I didn't have to go to school. I got to travel like 5 hours on a plane to come see my cousins.
That's right.
I finally have hearing aids.
Now you're like, that Shaban doesn't sound as good as I thought they did. It's just me, not these guys. These guys all sound good. Okay, yes. Coming back.
I'm trying to think of. I finally found a contact for one of my old friends over Google.
That's amazing. All right, tracking down old friends.
Yes.
That is something to celebrate for sure. Anybody else? I see another hand over here.
We came here.
Yeah.
Coming to Temple, always a good thing. Okay, anybody else? These are some wonderful smoke. Nick always has something good for us.
Hey,
I'll sit.
we'll go, no, you can stand. No, I'll keep it short. No, just some good friends are getting married this weekend, and so we're looking forward to the Jewish blessing of their wedding.
That is really, really nice. Anybody else? For all of these things, we have this beautiful blessing that those of you who will be here for Beckett's Bar Mitzvah tomorrow will hear this blessing again. It's a blessing that says, thank you, God, for this moment in time. Thank you for enabling us to have made it to this exact second of beauty and goodness in our lives. Let's join together in singing Shehechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechianu v'himanu v'higianu b'zman hazeh Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechianu v'himanu v'higianu b'zman hazeh
As we turn to the concluding blessings of our service, we're going to join in singing Bayom Hahu. You can find this also on page 287. It's the tail end of the Aleinu as written by Mark.
Bayom Hahu Yehieh Adonai Echad Bayom Hahu Yehieh Ushmo Echad B'nei Emar, as it is written, B'nei Emar, let it be said, God rules the earth. On that day God shall be one. V'haya Adonai, Melech HaKol Haaretz. On that day God's name shall be one. Bayom Hahu Yehieh Adonai Echad Bayom Hahu Yehieh Ushmo Echad Ushmo Echad.
Just one more simcha to share. Says Miriam Siegfried that Rachel and John moved into their new house and closed on selling their condo. So yay, that is very exciting. Congrats to Rachel and John on that. And they have a wedding anniversary coming up at the end of December. So that's very exciting also. Folks, we are going to turn to what's called Kaddish Yatom, our prayer for those who we remember who are with us here only in spirit. On this Shabbat at Temple Beth Shalom, we are recalling the recent deaths of Lee Budin and Christine Gardner, and we take them into our hearts with our own. We remember also the anniversaries of the death of those who came at this season, the yahrzeits of the following folks who we bring into us, into our souls, and into this space with us this evening. We are remembering on this Shabbat Newman Baum, Herbert Cantor, Arthur Cohn, Malcolm Coleman, Marcia Froelich, Dolores Gelfand, Florence Gilly, Rochelle Goldman, Judith Hecht, Jean Harrett, Carolyn Huis. We're thinking of Maria Johnson, Yelizaveta Kamenetskaya, Fanny Kessler. We're thinking of Barbara Crum, Isabel Myers, Mary Janice Partridge, Jonas Rosenthal, Sheldon Rossio. We're thinking of Ernest Rothschild, Betty Seacole, Gilbert Seiden, Stephen Solomon, Michael Stripp, Edith Weinberg, Helen Wright, and Betty Young. And I ask if we have other names of folks who we are remembering on this Shabbat. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for that. Anybody else have a name? Yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. For that. Anybody else have a name? On their behalf and on behalf of all those who have no one left to say Kaddish for them, we're going to rise as one community and we're going to recite our Kaddish prayer together. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ulamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudasham b'richu. Le'ela minko birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Osei shalom b'imramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May all those who are in mourning find comfort in our community. And together we say, Amen. You may be seated. And a often purveyor of comfort himself, Bobby Kovitz, is going to join us for a couple of brief announcements as we are getting ready to close out our service.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome to our friends from Peace Lutheran. Thank you for coming. And Mazel Tov, Beckett, and to the entire Sokol family. We're excited to celebrate with you tomorrow. Please join us after services in the mezzanine for a light oneg. In the mezzanine, you'll see the food on the table when you head back downstairs. A couple of quick announcements just about next week. We are closed Wednesday through Friday for business, but we will be having Shabbat services next Friday at 6:30. However, because we're going to have our tech support out of town, this will be an in-person only service. So I'm looking at the people who are at home. We will not be streaming next Saturday, so if you want to celebrate Shabbat with us, please join us in the building. But then when we get back after Thanksgiving, we have a really exciting December on tap. We have 3 incredible Shabbat experiences in a row in December, starting with kindergarten and first grade consecration Shabbat. Then we're dedicating our mezzanine on the 9th. And then on the 16th, we have our big Hanukkah party. So a lot of stuff to look forward to after Thanksgiving. Shabbat Shalom. Have a wonderful weekend. Rabbi?
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Bobby. Thanks, Bobby. And anybody who is watching at home, if you want to still stream services, you can. There are hundreds of services from the past few years. You can go back on demand. You can watch one of them. Maybe there was one service in particular that you really connected with.
I think the first one we did was probably the best. That would be good.
It was very strange, that was for sure. Yeah.
Gosh.
So what we're going to do is we're going to sing O Javo Shalom to close our service. But before we do that, why don't we invite Beckett? Do you want to come over here and we can do a Kiddush together?
All right, let's see his wine face.
Okay, right over here. This is the real stuff.
Don't keep it.
All right, and we're going to do the blessing together. Baruch atah Adonai.
Playing it.
Oh yeah, no, you're not missing anything. Okay. And life is doing, that's a different congregation. All right, so you want to hold that there, and we'll say, Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lahem min haaretz. Amen.
You pull a piece of challah off of there and you can go back to your seat. We're going to sing together, O Javo Shalom Aleinu. May there be a time when peace reigns among us, among all Israel, among the world. Let's join together in singing.
O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu ve'akulam. O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu ve'akulam. Salam Aleinu ve'akulam. Salam, salam, salam Aleinu ve'akulam. Salam, salam. O Odibo Shalom Aleinu, Odibo Shalom Aleinu, Odibo Shalom Aleinu, Ve'akula.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you, Mark, Nick, and Arkady, and Lee. Thank you very much. Shabbat Shalom.